Ooh. Once you enter this area, there is no turning back. Are you ready? I hate when games tell you that because now it makes me second guess. Am I ready? I don't think so.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away.
So is this really the final level?
But he'll be alright.
Everything's so tiny. Oh, look at the little baby annoying fuck.
Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
Oh, I didn't even see you. Boop, boop. This takes forever to kill you.
No chance anything survived.
I'm so paranoid running on this stuff, like... Am I gonna fall through? Every time I try to talk, you talk. Let me talk too.
All his old friends and family were there.
Hi. Why are you moving like that? That's a very... Is it glitched?
Taken by the calamity.
I love that they have the power to teleport really fast in an area, and then they just...
You know what's funny?
Kill... Oh boy. Again, Zach. Oh, jeez. This is insane. Oh, Jesus. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm healing. Trust me, I'm healing. That was insane. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Oh, jeez, more of them.
All of us are waiting for a kill.
This is getting close on me dying. I'm not ready for this. What are you now? Okay. Oh, I hate this. Okay, we're just gonna play this out. Wait. Okay. I'm not talking that much on this one. I'm just like pure focus mode. How is this even a thing where it's like... Oh, jeez. Oh my god, there's so much. This is what I expected. Oh, come on. This is what I expected the last level to be. I wanted this mayhem, but this is like I don't feel like I'm ready. I didn't. If I was playing this all in one go, maybe I'd be skilled enough to do this. But I didn't.
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this.
Why are you talking to Zia now?
There's something I want you to understand.
Oh boy.
If it brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
This is mayhem. There's so much going on.
What happens to Zolf will no longer matter.
Oh, jeez.
Disease, the Earth planet here will go away.
What was he talking about? I have money. So what was he saying? There's a planet, like, the world is gonna die? What was that about? Oh, XP. Okay. It was such a weird transition.
Zealandia
Oh, jeez.
will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. The problem is...
Oh,
we'll
I just
all be
left.
gone.
I didn't know that that's where I was supposed to be.
But we're not gonna die. It's more like...
I feel like I'm gonna die.
all of this will just stop.
That was kind of funny. Nice little transition. So am I gonna fight Zolf now? It's weird because it's like you're hurting yourself so much that you're now teleporting, but then hopscotch. I can jump? Now I have a jump. That is amazing. So this replaces my roll. Oh jeez. I do like that more than the roll though. Also, I'm noticing my border is now ice. Has that always been there? Okay, this is
Everything you've ever done.
Oh,
You
okay.
can do it over. It
This
wouldn't have to
is weird.
grand.
This is still messing with my head.
Wouldn't you agree?
I haven't been paying attention to what you're saying to me.
Well,
That's the craziest thing about this so far, is like, I get it, they're trying to give you the story, but at the same time, there's so much action going on that I can't pay attention to what he's saying while I'm like focusing on the fight. So there's so much of the story I'm missing right now, and I don't know what's
I guess
happening.
there's nothing more to say.
Uh-oh, is this the final fight? It is. Let's just take this one little bit at a time. We gotta focus.
Who am I kidding?
Oh no, now I got a platform.
Look,
This is
there's something else.
okay.
A confession.
Oh no, you're gonna tell me more. What more can you tell me?
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Yeah, why do you know so much? I mean, I did say at one point I think he's part of this. Come on, tell me more. Why do you know so much about this? This is stressing me out here.
Well, I designed the place, so that's beside the point.
That you need to be more specific on that. You can't just hit me with that. What do you mean you designed it? Speak.
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it.
This just reminds me of like The Good Place. These drums. I'm getting way too
So
confident.
You're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
Okay.
The answer is,
What's the answer? Whoa.
I don't know.
So he created this world, is what I'm gathering. Dia's father Vin documented his work for Save Under his ministers in a Hideband journal.
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way?
Okay, so there's switches over there.
Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
I don't get where this story's going. We have a bull. Don't attack me, please.
The weight
Battering
of
ram.
gravity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
Ooh, that is powerful. What just hit me? The only thing I don't like is how slow this is.
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
Which is?
If ever the monument blew
Oh,
up
okay.
and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry.
So I think I need to...
We'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
I got you. Oh, I'm dead.
Of course, that would mean no going back.
So he's blowing something up.
But then again, that way
But he
all
created
of
it?
us could leave the city together.
So I'm confused of
won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
so what is he the bad guy? Is he not the bad guy?
All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
Right. But it sounds like they have a reason for it to fall.
Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Zealandia.
I just don't get what's happening. Who's the bad guy? What's going on?
One thing's for sure, the Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
You done? See ya. This is so look at those little feeties. Why are you fighting? Oh, that's why you're fighting. Oh no. Oh no. This whole situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Yara only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Or I can take Zolf, which means I lose my weapon and I have to pick up Zolf instead. Zolf is badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet... I have to say, I think me, as a person, I would still take Zolf. Oh, and he's even slower.
The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
I'm gonna die so much now, aren't I?
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
I feel like this is what I would do in real life. Like, yeah, you screwed me over, but I can't leave you. Type thing.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
I set my sail, fly, the wind it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now.
I'm welcome.
It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid. Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion.
Ooh, here we go.
I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
What am I
Hey,
doing?
kid.
Okay, so
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
are we doing another choice now? So we have reverse everything back or
Always
evacuate.
wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
So that's evacuate to somewhere else?
Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Okay. Offer the Marshal's badge. At the end of their careers, the Marshals used to return the badges to the city. Then we back to Beast.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Okay, so I can revert it all back to save everyone. I don't want to give him the badge yet. I want to see what happens over here. Oh, she talked. Okay. So I can talk to him about this last thing.
Got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge.
Okay.
Besides, you earned it.
Oh, man. So I'm gonna reset everything.
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Oh, they are giving me a choice.
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
No, why? I shouldn't have talked to her. Shouldn't have talked to her.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Oh, I
When
do
I
not
finally
like
found my
this.
people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity.
No,
not before.
why did I talk to her? You're ruining... I shouldn't have talked to her. Can I leave? Is that an option to just leave? I don't want to do this. Okay. Restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. Caution, this process will restore to a previous world state and is irreversible. Use only as directed. Or the evacuation. To use the evacuation protocol, caution, this process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. I don't know. See, this is the part where I feel like I'm just gonna rant here for a second, where I feel like being able to listen to the story would be able to help me with this decision. But I missed so much of the story. I guess if we restore... Okay, let's use logic behind this. If we restore... That takes everything back before the calamity. But then you have the... You still have the fight between the Ura and Celandia. So that's still gonna happen, I think? I could be wrong on that. But if we just evacuate, everything that happened already. So it's kind of one of those things of, do we go in the past and try to fix it? Or do we just accept that the past happened and leave it alone? And to again put this into a perspective of if I were to be in the situation right now, I'm very much on the lane of the past has already happened. So there's no point in going back to try to fix it, because with the butterfly effect, we could just screw it up even more in the future if we go back to try to fix one tiny little problem. So I want to say I would genuinely ignore restoring it back to how it used to be and just move on with the future to how it is now. So we will evacuate.
Oh, mother. And here I
Ooh.
figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself, but instead you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea. But carrying on.
I still don't understand the whole thing. Like, he created all this.
We can't go back no more. But I suppose we could go.
And I'm still not 100% sure what the calamity even is.
And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look in their faces when we dock this thing right on that doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
I set my sail, fly the wind, it will take me back to my
That's how it ends?
sweet home.
Wow. Gotta say, the music, I've been saying this the entire time, top notch. It's, every time this song comes on, I always get into it. Even this song here is so good. But overall, it was a good game. An interesting story, an interesting concept, all the different worlds and all the different creatures, and you had all these different stages of the different creatures. My biggest complaint is trying to focus on fighting and trying to focus on everything you need to do to survive, and the narrator constantly going with story, which was unique in its own way, but at the same time I missed so much of it because I was too busy trying to survive that I didn't listen to what he was saying. So I think if they fixed that a little bit, that would have been better, to like kind of give story and then action, story and action. Sometimes have it in between, but during the important story parts, at least for me, I can't focus on the story while I'm trying to fight. But aside from that, that was it. I mean, I get the narration while you're going through it because it's kind of telling the story as you're playing. And I really, really like that idea. Made it hard to talk on my end sometimes because of that, because I never knew when he's gonna come up. Yeah, now we're just gonna wait, see if there's anything after all this. Oh, thank you for playing New Game Plus mode unlocked. Look for New Game Plus in the story menu. Begin the journey with all your weapons and XP. New shrine idols and distillery spirits added. All Bastion structures buildable in any order. Uses the shrine for the toughest challenge. So that was it. That was all of Bastion. It didn't end the way I thought it was going to end, which is surprising, but in a good way. But thank you for sticking around if you did for this entire series. I had a fun time. I hope you had a fun time watching it. And stick around for the next game, whatever that may be. And I will see you around next time. Bye.